McCarthy, Fletcher, Jeffries, Flood,
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Today is News Thursday. I felt it was incredibly appropriate to cover the speaker elections, give my thoughts, and we'll talk about this for a minute. So they are in their 7th vote right now.
Gomez,
Boring as hell,
Jeffries,
so I'll talk over it. Thank you, C-SPAN,
Toley,
for
Gonzalez,
the coverage that we pay for with our
McCarthy,
tax dollars. So
Vicente
let's say
Gonzalez,
good morning.
Jeffries,
Linda, good to see you.
Good of Virginia,
What's up, Levy?
Donalds,
Mystic, good to see you.
Gooden of Texas,
Just Dawn,
McCarthy,
good morning. Are we good now?
Gosar, Donalds,
So yeah, it looks like we're just doing another vote for no
Jeffries,
reason,
Granger,
because he's not expected to.
McCarthy,
I don't think.
Graves of Louisiana, McCarthy, Graves of Missouri,
Oh,
McCarthy,
shut up.
Green of Tennessee, McCarthy,
Yep, Levy late
Green
to the game,
of
buddy.
Texas.
So this is the 7th vote. This is the first time in 100 years. 1923 was the last time they had multiple rounds of voting.
Jeffries,
And they've had,
Green of
the
Georgia,
record is 133 votes in
McCarthy,
18 something.
Griffith, McCarthy,
Let me look at
Grijalva, Jeffries,
Kaiser.
Grothman, McCarthy, Guest, McCarthy, Guthrie, McCarthy, Hageman,
Well, I guess we
Hageman,
can read this real quick. Why not? So they're not doing anything exciting. We'll see where it's at in a minute. I mean, that sounds like a him problem. Had nothing to do with this one. The vote to elect Speaker of the House in the new Congress in its second day, the first time that it happened in a century. Republican leader Kevin McCarthy struggles to get a majority of votes to wield the gavel. The House can conduct no other business until the Speaker is chosen. Well, that's probably good because they can't screw anything up. But the current limbo is nowhere near the longest speaker vote ever, which occurred in 1855 and 1856. The record for the most votes, according to the Office of the Historian of the House, is the 34th Congress, when Rep. Nathaniel Prentice Banks of Massachusetts was only elected Speaker after 133 rounds and some 2 months of voting. Because of the conflict over slavery and immigration, according to the office, the political atmosphere was tense, and more than 20 people tried to become Speaker. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Good to see you. It took 2 months, starting December 1855, until Banks, then a member of the American Free Soils Party. So there's a nod to the past. Was elected on February 2nd, 1856. The New York Tribune, February 4th, 1856 issue proclaims Banks' victory in the end of the great struggle, triumph of the Republicans. Banks, who is, I'm actually going to mute this because I don't want to hear him clap. Do something right, then you can clap. Wait a minute. Was that a Republican flip? Huh. Seemed like a bigger deal than previous. Banks, who was 40 when he was sworn in, served just 1 2-year term as Speaker until the 35th Congress in 1857, when Democrats won both the House and the Senate. The House Historian's Office noted that instances of multiple rounds of Speaker voting and the most others occurred before the Civil War, when party divisions were more nebulous than the Democrat-Republican split today. Until this week's prolonged voting, the most recent instance of multiple rounds of votes for Speaker was December 1923, when the 68th Congress required 9 rounds over 3 days to elect Republican Frederick Huntington Gillett of Massachusetts. Gillett went on to serve 3 terms as Speaker. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy moves to the House chamber in between roll call votes for Speaker of the House of the 118th Congress, blah, blah, blah. According to the Congressional Research Service, during the 1923 showdown, members from smaller factions initially refused to vote for either Democrat or Republican candidate. But they eventually gave in during the 9th round after Republican leadership had agreed to accept a number of procedural reforms these members favored. So it's all about deal making and getting them to
McCarthy.
I personally don't support
Lamborn.
Rep. McCarthy at all.
Landsman.
I think he's a
Jeffries.
rhino. I think he's an establishment
Langworthy.
person. And
McCarthy.
there wouldn't be much
Larson of
delineation
Washington.
between Nancy Pelosi and
Jeffries. Larson of Connecticut.
Kevin McCarthy.
Jeffries.
So I'm hoping
Ladder.
that someone else prevails.
McCarthy.
I think this is a
Turner.
complete and utter waste of time
McCarthy. Lawler.
to continue to vote over and over again and be getting further and further away.
McCarthy. Lee of California. Jeffries.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Lee
Rhino,
of Florida.
Republican in name only. RINO.
McCarthy. Lee of Nevada.
It's what we call
Jeffries.
establishment
Lee of
politicians.
Pennsylvania. Jeffries.
So it's Republican
Ledger
in name
Fernandez.
only. So they run as a
Jeffries.
Republican, but
Lesko.
they're really kind of in that middle and
McCarthy.
maybe even in the
Letlow.
Democrat side of things
McCarthy.
on many issues.
Levin. Jeffries.
It's what we've dubbed
Liu.
the rhinos of the
Jeffries.
Republican Party is kind of
Longwood.
the name we've given them.
Jeffries. Loudermilk.
Like
McCarthy.
Senator Mitch McConnell, rhino.
Lucas. McCarthy. Lukemeyer. McCarthy.
Yeah, Democrat light. Perfect.
Luna.
Thank you, Kaiser. Thank you, Linda.
Luna. Donalds. Luttrell. McCarthy.
Yeah, and
Lynch.
nothing crazy has flipped yet. So,
Lynch. Jeffries.
and they don't listen to their own rules
Mace.
anyways. Because last night they
McCarthy.
voted on
Mendocino.
adjournment at 8 p.m.
Jeffries.
and
Maliotakis.
the vote was
McCarthy.
rejected. So they
Mann.
should have stayed,
McCarthy.
and they said to hell with it and left anyways. So,
Jeffries.
yeah, kind of more centrist, but
McCarthy.
they're
Mast.
also
McCarthy.
liars about it. Like
Matsui.
hardcore.
Jeffries. McBath. Jeffries.
It is a
McCarthy.
Republican is the
McCarthy.
president. Fuck you, Kevin McCarthy.
McCall. McCarthy. McLean. McCarthy. McClintock. McCarthy. McCullum. Jeffries.
Dropping shit.
McCormick. McCarthy.
Your Democrats are more like our
McCarthy.
center politicians. Okay.
Jeffries.
What's up, Greedy?
McGovern. Jeffries. McHenry. McCarthy.
And also,
Peace.
the speaker does not have to be a
Jeffries.
member of Congress.
Menendez.
So they do not have to be an elected
Jeffries.
member.
Mean.
There's been some
Jeffries.
uh,
User. McCarthy.
there's been some thoughts
Mfume.
that they could put Donald Trump
Jeffries.
as speaker.
Miller of Illinois. Miller of Illinois. Donalds.
Well, thank you for that, Shade. That's awesome. I'm hoping to spice it up. a
Miller
little
of
bit.
Ohio. McCarthy. Miller of West Virginia.
So I think that
McCarthy.
we're going to be right there. McCarthy
Meeks.
actually started at 19 votes away, and
Mills.
then Future he was 20, and the last round, the
Mills.
sixth round that they put in, he was 21 votes
Molinaro.
away. So
McCarthy.
he's definitely getting
Molinaro.
further away.
McCarthy. Mooney.
I don't know why in the hell
McCarthy.
he's the
Moore of
head
Alabama.
candidate still.
McCarthy. Moore of Utah.
It's just a waste of time.
McCarthy.
Like,
Moore of
the America
Wisconsin.
First candidates aren't going to budge, and they've already said that.
Jeffries.
And I hope they don't.
Moran. McCarthy. Morelli. Jeffries. Moskowitz. Jeffries. Moulton. Jeffries. Mervan. Jeffries.
So still
Alden.
nothing interesting yet.
Jeffries. Murphy. McCarthy. Nadler. Jeffries.
I hope they
Napolitano.
promote somebody from outside,
Jeffries.
because it's obvious the America First
Neal.
wing isn't going to get
Jeffries.
a bunch.
The Goose. Jeffries.
So I hope they
Nels.
promote somebody outside of it.
McCarthy. Newhouse. McCarthy. Nickel. Jeffries. Norcross. Jeffries. Norman. Donalds.
Still nothing.
None of Iowa. McCarthy. Obernolte. McCarthy. Ocasio-Cortez. Jeffries. Ogles. Donalds. Omar. Jeffries. Owens. McCarthy. Pallone. Jeffries. Palmer.
Hey, Puffer.
McCarthy. Panetta. Jeffries.
Yeah, what the hell is all that about?
Pappas.
Like, you guys are just
Jeffries.
going through them like crazy
Pasquale.
over there.
Jeffries.
I'm honestly ignorant of your
Payne.
process. I don't.
Jeffries.
I mean, I understand
Pelosi.
on a fundamental level, but
Jeffries. Peltola.
Skeletor bitch, Nancy Pelosi.
Peltola.
That was inappropriate.
Jeffries.
It's Thursday, so it's
Pence.
more inappropriate
McCarthy.
than
Perez.
Monday through Wednesday, but not as inappropriate
Jeffries.
as the night show. So I can
Perry.
call Nancy Pelosi a Skeletor bitch.
Perry.
Um,
Peters. Jeffries. Pedersen. Jeffries. Pfluger. McCarthy.
ask
Phillips.
chat. Chat's good at
Jeffries.
coming up with shit.
Pingree. Jeffries. Pocan. Jeffries. Porter. Jeffries. Posey.
Probably not.
McCarthy.
I think it's interesting to be involved in the process. I think we can learn something from it, and that's what I hope to kind of bring in throughout. But no, it's not going to make any difference.
Jeffries.
The establishment is far too embedded
Quigley.
in everything to be.
Jeffries. Ramirez.
You know.
Jeffries. Raskin.
Sorry, I was listening.
Jeffries.
It's way too embedded.
Reschenthaler.
I mean, it's going to take a dramatic change.
Reschenthaler. Rogers of Washington. McCarthy.
Well, I can talk
Rogers
about
of
stabbing
Alabama.
if you want me to.
McCarthy.
Yeah, it's been busy, but
Rogers of Kentucky.
pretty exciting day.
McCarthy.
I've had some really good news today.
Rose. McCarthy. Rosendown. Donalds.
Well, that's good.
Ross. Jeffries. Rouser. McCarthy.
Yeah,
Roy.
that's the way it's kind of
Donalds.
been. It's gone
Ruiz.
around.
Jeffries. Rupersberger.
What's up, P. Beaver?
Jeffries. Rutherford. McCarthy. Ryan. Jeffries. Salazar.
I agree that they would only
McCarthy.
elect their own. And
Salinas.
yeah,
Jeffries.
Trump is a huge opposition, but
Sanchez.
I'd like to see him be speaker.
Jeffries. Santos.
And I agree with the best option is to elect Jeffries and create a
McCarthy.
historic embarrassment for the Republicans.
Sarbanes.
But I
Jeffries.
think that, here, I'll
Scalise.
type it, Beaver, because I can't say what I want.
McCarthy. Scanlon. Jeffries. Sukowski. Jeffries. Schiff. Jeffries. Snyder. Jeffries. Skolton. Jeffries. Schreier. Jeffries. Swikert. McCarthy. Austin Scott. Austin Scott.
Okay, I typed that
David
response
Scott.
because
Jeffries.
I don't think YouTube would be very.
Scott of Virginia. Jeffries. Self. Donalds.
Yeah. So you
Sessions.
can't say any banned
McCarthy.
words in the first 6 minutes, or they automatically demonetize you.
Sewell.
So,
Jeffries.
and it's retroactive, so
Sherman.
it goes to any stream you've ever had.
Jeffries. Cheryl.
And yeah, a lot of,
Jeffries.
well, YouTube
Simpson.
stopped making money because they're
McCarthy.
playing bullshit. So
Slotkin.
they've had to cut back
Jeffries.
on revenues.
Smith of Missouri. McCarthy.
I 100% agree, Greedy.
Smith of Nebraska.
I think that's,
McCarthy.
we have to have
Smith
our hand
of
in
New
it,
Jersey.
and we have to put pressure,
McCarthy.
because all the shit
Smith
that
of
they do
Washington. Jeffries.
with us
Smucker.
paying attention and being here
McCarthy.
and pushing on them.
Sorensen.
Just imagine what they would do if we
Jeffries.
left them to their own devices
Soto.
and let them have free
Jeffries.
reign. Like, it would be,
Spamberger.
oh, it would make
Jeffries.
everything so much worse, in my opinion.
Sparks. Sparks. Stansberry.
Oh, Trump would make the,
Jeffries.
just putting his name on the ballot, like, and these America First that are voting for Donald's,
Jeffries.
uh,
Stauber.
just putting them on the ballot would trigger
Steele.
so many people. It would be fantastic.
McCarthy. Stefanik.
Yeah, but you usually vote for the wrong person.
Style. McCarthy. Stubbe.
Gates is a G.
McCarthy.
I'd support Gates as speaker,
Stevens.
but that it would never happen.
Jeffries. Stewart. McCarthy. Strickland. Jeffries. Strong. McCarthy. Swalwell. Jeffries.
Yes, I
Sykes.
think that we're at a point
Jeffries.
where things
Takano.
are so
Jeffries.
diametrically
Tenney.
opposed, and it's so
McCarthy. Tanadar. Jeffries.
there's so much tension
Thompson
between the
of
two
California.
sides. If you're
Jeffries.
watching, and one of the reasons why this is interesting is,
Thompson
like I
of
read in
Mississippi.
that article, the last time we
Jeffries.
had
Thompson
this
of
much of a
Pennsylvania.
process was
McCarthy.
pre-Civil War,
Tiffany.
just before the Civil War.
McCarthy.
Um,
Timmons.
Not advocating for one,
McCarthy.
not saying there will be one,
Titus.
just saying history
Jeffries.
repeats.
Talib.
I agree, Jonathan.
Jeffries.
Make it happen, buddy.
Takuda. Jeffries. Tonto. Jeffries. Torres of California. Jeffries.
Beaver, that's a curious idea.
Torres
If
of
they
New
just say
York.
fuck it and vote for
Jeffries.
Jeffries just to watch it.
Trahan. Jeffries.
And
Trump.
P. Beaver's comment is, I would enjoy
Jeffries.
seeing the Rebel
Turner.
20 voting for
McCarthy.
Jeffries. Heroes are
Underwood.
often martyrs over on Rumble.
Jeffries.
Um,
Valadeo.
I have to agree with that.
McCarthy.
Like,
Van Drew.
I think it's going to happen ultimately, anyways. I think it's the Diversity Olympics, and Jeffries is
McCarthy.
the first. Blah blah blah
Van
blah.
Dyne. McCarthy.
So I think he's going to
Van
win
Orden.
speaker, anyways. So yeah, burn it down.
McCarthy. Vargas. Vargas. Jeffries.
I
Velazquez.
100% think so. but that's just
Vasquez.
my opinion.
Jeffries. VC. Jeffries. Velasquez.
I think we already started going down the other side of the
Jeffries.
hill, to be honest. I think the last
Wagner.
2 or 3 years have been
McCarthy.
looking over.
Wahlberg. McCarthy. Waltz. McCarthy. Wasserman Schultz. Jeffries.
Why you got mean shit?
Waters.
Are you not high, Jonathan?
Jeffries. Watson Coleman. Jeffries.
I think they'll go
Weber
on
of Texas.
simultaneously, actually.
McCarthy. Webster of Florida.
I think one will
McCarthy.
propagate the other. And then once one
Winstrup.
kicks off, I think it will only be natural
McCarthy.
that there'll be such a
Westerman.
division and disagreement that
McCarthy.
it will be
Weston.
both.
Jeffries. Wild.
Fuck you,
Jeffries.
Congress, you
Williams of
indecisive,
Georgia.
overpaid rejects.
Jeffries. Williams of New York. McCarthy.
I can see truth in that statement.
Williams of Texas.
What's up, Pixelated?
McCarthy. Wilson of Florida. Wilson of Florida. Jeffries. Wilson of
100%
South
agree,
Carolina.
Jonathan.
McCarthy.
Okay.
Whitman.
I knew that was
McCarthy. Womack. McCarthy.
why. Are you busy, buddy? Or you wanna
Yacom.
jump on? It's up to
McCarthy.
you. Either way.
Zinke. McCarthy.
Well, that's the Trump effect. So the one thing that Trump did well, love him or hate him. Oh shit, did we have some people
The
give
reading
in?
clerk will now call the names of the members-elect who did not answer the first call of the roll.
Oh, okay. That's the thing. Love him or hate him, Donald Trump engaged a lot of people in politics
American.
that were not previously
Jeffries.
engaged. The negative side to that is what we're seeing now, where it's taken way too seriously.
Burchett.
I
McCarthy.
100% agree with that. And democracies last for about 200 years, and we are 2 years away from 250. 3 years?
Crenshaw. McCarthy.
3 years, excuse me. 3 years away from our 250th birthday. So, we're coming up on it.
Donalds. Donalds.
We are a massive country, and when we got away from the lady at the podium,
Emmer.
I'd pass. That's a lady on the
McCarthy.
podium. It's a large country. Yeah, and federalism worked states' rights when they were strong. But now that we've got to more centralized power, thanks
McCarthy.
to, let's be fair, to both parties, but more so the Democrats and the communist wing of the Democrats, it has deteriorated states' rights, and it's too big to govern under one central body. Well, I mean, they could do their fucking job and they wouldn't have to be there anymore. So, but yeah, they don't like it when they're forced to do anything.
McCarthy.
Valhalla.
Perry.
Gates is my homie.
Perry. Rushenthaler.
They will.
McCarthy.
How many more votes until somebody gets elected? Until somebody gets a majority. So 218. Sorry, took me a second. Somebody has to get
McCarthy.
218 votes And until that, they can go forever. And they can't conduct any other business until then. So,
Sparks.
in
Present.
shit, what year was that? In 1855, it took 2 months, and they had 133 rounds of voting. So that was the longest in history. 133 rounds, 2 months.
If there are any representatives elect who did not answer the call of
Yeah,
the
no worries,
roll,
brother.
they may come to the well and vote at this time.
Okay. If we make it. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. There are a lot of things that it's getting dicey, for sure. I agree. Make them stay there forever. And then you have these grandstanding fucks that make it take more time, that can't just say that they want to vote for somebody. They have to walk up and
Mr.
make a big
Carey,
deal out
you
of
are
it.
not recorded. You are not recorded. Donalds.
Like, they call your name, just fucking say it. Like, why do you gotta make a big deal out of this? Yeah, I agree with that too. Well, and we forgot how to talk to people. Like, most people won't communicate or won't communicate in an effective way to other people anymore. They just want to. I mean, they just want to be a bitch about it, and that's something I think we can change on an individual level. Something I've tried to do here for the most part is, if you have a voice, you can speak. And we may disagree, but there's a way to do it where it's respectful, and we have to convert everybody. That's the problem. We go on a conversation not having a conversation. We go in, I got to convert this guy because he has to love Donald Trump after. You know, no, I don't give a shit. If you like Trump, awesome. If you don't, great. But I'm going to tell you some of the reasons I do if you ask. So, yeah, as we become more communist, they become more frequent. I hope they go forever, because they can't conduct any new business until a speaker is elected. So they can't fuck anything up if they're fighting over who's going to lead them. Oh, okay. I don't think they can. I think they have to hit 218. I think this one's pretty set in stone. But maybe. I haven't looked into it, to be honest. What's up, Dance?
Well, the results of the seventh vote for speaker remain basically the
Oh,
same.
that's the others then. Okay.
Unofficially, 201 for Kevin McCarthy, 212 for Hakeem Jeffries.
I hope
Those
you
are in
saw that
line
video,
with
buddy, and
all
hope you
three
enjoyed
votes
it. You
yesterday.
commented, so I assume you
Byron
saw it.
Donalds unofficially has 19 votes. 1 vote by Matt Gates for
Absolutely
Donald
is,
Trump,
sir.
and
Absolutely is.
Victoria Sparks of
How
Indiana
are you, Apostle Steve?
again present. So really no change. These numbers are unofficial until the official tally comes in. Some more maneuvering going on. Reporter Max
100%.
Cohen reports that Tom Emmer, who is the Republican whip, and Byron Donalds
me.
were back in
What up, homie?
Emmer's office
What's up,
meeting.
brother?
Trent Cole and Garrett Graves, 2 Republican supporters of McCarthy
I don't
just
know.
left the office. Chad Pergram, Fox News. Representative
let's see.
Scott Perry, who voted late and is the chair of the Freedom Caucus, said on Fox that there is no agreement. He accuses McCarthy team of betraying trust and leaking
So what
information
you,
from the negotiations. And finally, there's a trending on Twitter of Trump for Speaker. And reporter Jennifer Bendery
That's
says
awesome.
precisely the effect that Matt Gaetz would have hoped for his
No way.
audience of one. We will wait for the official tally and
Bro, this is a real
potential
article.
8th vote for Speaker.
What is? Hey, Aaron Morgan. Hey, Shizzy. Pixel, I think the others one is the Trump vote.
Yeah, that's a good strong. It's not Eric Swalwell. We know that.
Definitely not that.
It might be Nancy Pelosi.
Gross.
Yeah, for sure. There's
Why
been
is
a
that
lot
an
of
article? Why is this an article?
We're going to cover it. I don't know. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll look up procedures.
Let me go grab my Constitution.
10 million? Well, that's good. You're happy. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Shizzy? Oh, shit. He's in the one other, so that's Gates' vote for Trump. No, they did that last night. And he can't even buy his way into it. He's such a slimy bastard. Well, no, they're always making money. They just actually have to be there right now, which is what bothers them. Oh, we did have double digits? I don't know if the votes changed. Oh, you mean Donald's? Donald's is a Republican representative out of North Carolina. So Trump is this other's vote. But Donald's is a representative out of North Carolina, part of the Freedom portion.
And we are still waiting on the official results from the 7th vote for Speaker. Right now, it looks like
I'd be all right
201,
with that.
212,
I
19,
just start
and
nominating
then
random
2 other
fucking people.
votes. Representative Scott Perry, Republican, Pennsylvania. Chair, House Freedom
Like, if you're going to be
Caucus,
stupid
tweet,
about it and do
"A deal
your eighth
is
vote,
not done," he tweets.
then I would be
"When
like,
confidences are betrayed
oh,
and
my
leaks are
barber,
directed,
he's
it's
a good
even
guy.
more
I
difficult to
nominate
trust.
him.
Totally unsatisfied, I will not yield to the status quo." And according to Jake Sherman at Punch Bowl, some of the issues
Yeah,
that they
I mean,
are
I hope they make it
negotiating or
interesting.
debating
I hope they
within
start
the Republican
start
conference
pushing back,
include a
because they can
one-member motion
speak
to
on
vacate.
stuff. So
The GOP leader appears to have finally
Kim
acquiesced to a
Jong-un.
demand
Oh
to
my
lower the
God.
threshold
Kim
needed to
Jong-un for
force a vote
speaker. Where the
ousting
hell's
the
my
Stop
speaker
Twitter?
to just
Stop
one member.
it.
It's essentially a no confidence vote. Number 2, Rules Committee seats for the Freedom.
Naughty mighty. Shame on you.
119th?
I honestly don't know.
118th. It's me. Bro, I got something really cool to tell you
Okay.
off camera.
Okay.
Don't let me forget.
I'll try not to.
For the hashtags, speaker. Tweet.
Whether or not there's an eighth
I
vote
think he's
is
surprised
to
that
be
those 20
determined
had
at
the
this
balls to stand
point.
up
Sarah
against him,
Ferris of Politico just tweeted
because
this
he
out.
is the
Vote done. So what
leader
happens
of the
now?
Republican
She
Party,
just overheard
He's such
a
a
and
Republican member saying,
he's
quote,
going to primary the
"Kevin
shit
wants
out of
to
all
adjourn
20 of
now.
those.
Dems would likely block." Again, that's Sarah Ferris of Politico.
I formerly worked for the government and will never do it again. %. That's what I just, yeah. I think you already you already sent that message. I'm a couple minutes behind. But I think that it's just thinks he's just going to draw them out and not fund them and primary the shit out of them. I would. Seriously.
All it says in Article 1
Yes,
of the
please.
Constitution, all it says is the House of Representatives shall choose their speaker and other officers, and shall have the sole power of impeachment.
Huh.
But
Does it have to be a U.S. citizen?
has to be a citizen for 7 years and 25 years of age for the House.
Okay. Well, yeah, for the House, but
Has to be a citizen, though, unfortunately. Oh, for the speaker?
yeah, I'm going to look it up.
There might be something in the 14th Amendment, which I'm looking for now.
Article Clause 2. Yeah, so it's the same. 7 years and live in the state they represent. but it says citizen for at least 7 years. So it doesn't have to be a naturalized U.S. citizen. And Elon is Elon's a citizen. He's been a citizen for 7 years.
Yeah, you can be born or naturalized.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Elon could be Speaker of the House. Oh my God, that would be great. Oh, that would make me so happy. For those over on Rumble, Greedy suggested Alex Jones as Speaker of the House. I'm on board.
I'd be okay with it.
Oh shit. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, so the 14th Amendment is what they're trying to use to get Trump to not run again.
Bobert's not on Twitter anymore. Yeah, fuck it, we'll tag Elon.
Yeah, I don't see where it says. It says basically that Congress has the right to do this how they want, I think. So I think they just do the majority vote because of House rules, probably.
The Constitution doesn't explicitly state that. It's open-ended on that question. So in plans of succession, that would be an interesting question.
That would be an interesting situation, to say the least.
There are plenty of people that I think would make good speakers to piss off the Democrats. Oh, could you imagine Alex Jones at the podium? Holy shit.
It'd be great.
We're not voting for this fucking bill because it's turning the fucking frog pig. I'm okay with that. I think representatives should be mandatory for every citizen, and you should have a 6-month term. Then you're fucking out. We have enough people. Well, they can't do that because they're already voting for him. Corn Pop.
Corn Pope.
Corn Pope or Corn Pop. Either one.
Yeah, I was looking through the Constitution. I think you're absolutely right. I was hoping there was going to be a more specific outline in there, but I think you're
There's not a
absolutely.
hell of a lot of information on it. Like, it's pretty open-ended.
I think they're all the House gets to decide their own rules.
Yeah. Yep. Bang that gap. Bang it.
I will say it's kind of weird not seeing Nancy up there.
Yeah, I guess 8 people got killed in Utah this morning.
Jesus. The plurality vote, you're saying? You ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong. Man, I hope they keep this going forever.
I hope so too. It's a private for you.
You're 100% correct, sir.
I wonder if she lost or left her bottle of vodka for the next speaker.
She ain't leaving a bottle of vodka.
8 people in Utah. No, I think I haven't heard anything, so I'm not going to speculate on it. But I think 8 people were killed. There's a dude that does bad lip reading, and then fucking hilarious.
We are still
If I can find it, I'll show you. And he does Congress sometimes. And it's funny.
And there's been talk about potential adjournment, but according to AD
I think so
Purple,
too, but they're not going.
to
That's
roll
not going to
call
happen.
between
The more
7
likely
and
is we
8,
go
vote
that
for
way.
speaker is forthcoming,
Honestly,
rather than a move to
because
adjourn,
rhinos are spineless
which
pricks.
Elise says, quote, "Will be going."
I almost wonder
another
if that
round."
wouldn't be a better situation than McCarthy.
Well, that's what P. Beaver's saying. It would all go to shit.
But they wouldn't be able to do anything.
Right. He said the best option is to elect P. Beaver over on Rumble. The best option is to elect Jeffries and create a historic embarrassment for the Republicans.
That might be accurate. McCarthy's fucking garbage, man. McCarthy's such a cuck.
I nominate the hammer that attacked Paul Pelosi.
So if we have the majority Republican House with a minority speaker, they wouldn't be able to get anything done.
Right.
The tellers agree in their tallies that the total number of
And it
votes
would
cast is
let the world know that
433,
we're tired of this establishment
of which
nonsense.
the Honorable Hakeem Jeffries of the state of New York has received 212. The Honorable Kevin McCarthy of the state of California has received 201.
But at least they wouldn't be able to pass any new stuff.
It's true.
Donalds of the state of Florida has received 19.
Florida, excuse me. I thought he was from North Carolina.
Oh, Gates?
The Honorable Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has
Yeah.
received 1.
Fuck yeah.
With 1 recorded as present. No member-elect having received the majority of the votes cast, a speaker has not been elected.
True.
For what purpose does the gentleman from Florida rise?
Madam Clerk, I rise to nominate Kevin McCarthy for Speaker of the House.
The gentleman is recognized.
Oh, fuck you.
I think at this point we've all heard about Kevin McCarthy in length. He is my friend, my colleague. I'm very proud to say that. I know our remarks are
would
directed
be.
towards the clerk and the chair, but I don't mind saying I'm directing my marks to another part of our team. And make no mistake, we are a team. We are together. I would
God, I
say
hate
this
that
to some of
fucker.
my friends in Texas. I have the same fear, truly, that some of you have, that we squander this opportunity to right the wrongs that have gone on here for the last 2 and 4 years. And there are very real wrongs. I have that fear, just like you do. I'd say to my friend from Montana,
Each?
I would say that I have the same fear you do. That America's given us
100%.
this chance to change our course
He's from Florida.
and that we fail. I have that fear. I would say to my friends from Arizona, I have the same fears that you do. That we don't recover from the indifference that has been shown to the honor we have to serve here, to the responsibility we have to safeguard our Constitution and the freedoms of Americans. I have that fear that it can't be recovered from. I would say to my friend, the general from Pennsylvania, that I have the same fears that he has. That we squander what our brothers and sisters in arms have sacrificed for. I stand differently because of sacrifice. My friend from Texas, Mr. Crenshaw, when he looks out at the world, he sees the world differently
Oh,
because of
can't
what
say
he
that joke.
sacrificed for. My
Somebody
friend
does.
Jim Baird, when he extends a hand, he extends it differently because of what he sacrificed for during his service in Vietnam. We have so many in this body that gave so much, sacrificed so much to support and defend the Constitution
would
of
you
our
want
United
to?
States. And I fear that we don't live up to what some of our friends
Oh,
and brothers
you
and
went
sisters
there?
in arms have very literally
They're
given their lives
Vietnamese. You know they're fucking Vietnamese.
and I don't mind saying that on occasion that absolutely brings a tear to my eye. Because it does.
I know. I was just hopeful. Oh, what a cock. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
That dude definitely goes
His
to power.
secretary polishes something else. Waxes his carrot,
It's
if
not
you
for
will.
that. My friend from Texas, my colleague, Mr. Roy, he and I, we've stood on this floor together, arguing on the same team about life and death issues for the United States of America.
Secretary services
so
his
few people in here
mast.
that you can
Get
hear
it?
an echo.
His last name is
That's
Mast.
sad. That's not living up to our friends. I've
That
sat in
fucker.
classified briefings with the general from Pennsylvania, minimally attended.
Go suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or
The
small.
safeguarding of
So
every
much for
person
the day show
within our
being
borders.
G-rated.
and our service members abroad.
Thursdays are slightly more.
We can do better than that,
Thursdays are like
and we
R.
will. But I would say to my friends,
They always have been.
those issues that we deal
No,
with like that,
Fixel. No.
that you've spoken
You
passionately
keep
about,
talking. Keep
I've
spitting
heard your
facts.
speeches. I've sat and listened to
We
them.
know you're not Farron.
They can't be fixed by our friend Andy. And they can't be
Or
fixed
maybe you
by our
are.
friend
Are you
Kevin
Farron in
or our
disguise?
friend Jim
Maybe.
or our friend Byron. That comes from inside each and every one of us. To change what we prioritize,
I don't
to
think the
change how we
sunlight can
choose
get to it
to spend our
because
time
it's so fucking shiny. It's
given
rejecting
this opportunity,
everything.
this honor to serve in this
Like
place.
he's like wearing a helmet. Look at that
Look at that
thing,
glass.
man.
My friend
Spit that
Mr.
glass
Roy has been
and
very
shield
proud of the number of
capitalize.
individuals that are in here, saying that this is how the process should play out. And I totally agree with him
Every
on
selfie.
that. But we don't
Please
control
do.
whether individuals in here are sitting on their cell phones,
I can send it
scrolling
to
through
you.
whatever social media,
send
or
it to
whether
you in
they're actually
Discord.
paying
I gotta
attention
find
to
it,
the
but-
issues. The speaker can't change that. That's up to the individual. That's something that we have to look at each other and sharpen each other and make each other better.
No. You said every. Verbal contract.
Well,
When we started this process,
anytime Val
Months
doesn't
ago.
laugh at my jokes,
behind closed doors,
it's coming.
as
Ooh.
leadership for the minority was being chosen behind
Please do.
closed doors, leadership for the majority
Send him over to
was
me,
being talked about and debated and chosen behind closed doors. I said to my friend, Mr.
95%.
McCarthy,
No. I
I
want
said-
everyone.
please
Okay.
don't look at us
Verbal contract. It's in
and see
writing.
me as your friend or all of us as your friends. Don't look at us and
Contractually
see us as your
obligated at this
colleagues.
point.
Don't look at us and see us as individuals
As she's feverishly
that are
deleting
votes
all
for
her
Speaker of the House.
good looks.
Look at us as individuals that are looking out to our communities, our neighborhoods, our friends, our neighbors in our country, and telling them that we vouch for you, because that is what we are doing. We are vouching for you, and I couldn't be more proud to stand here today and vouch for you, my friend.
You think they're going to still be doing these long-winded
I
nonsense
vouch to
at
my
like 20
community
votes in?
that Kevin
Yeah.
will do as he was promised.
They like
He will
talking.
give us the opportunity
way
to
too
write the course. He will give us the opportunity to vote. He won't control how every individual votes, but he will give us the opportunity to make sure that we have smart energy policy between the Atlantic and the Pacific that makes sense for Americans. To make sure that he protects our border.
Ozzy has never been in a limo. Are there any that you haven't done?
Yes. 2,
Which two?
3. I have not sung karaoke, gone ziplining, or been on a cruise.
Okay. The only one I've never done in the
Shades.
bullshit shade.
No way.
Liar.
Fucking nonsense.
What's up, Xcomer? Yeah, you missed the head jokes. So I've been on like a day cruise, but I won't go on a cruise.
Oh, I guess I've gone on day cruises.
I assume that counts.
If that counts, then I've done that.
Hakeem Jeffries as Speaker of the House.
That is
Gentleman is
incredible.
recognized.
212,
Who's
212, 212,
Who hasn't?
212, 212,
Been arrested.
212,
Yeah.
and today 212. House
Yeah, 5.
Really?
Which ones? Maybe we can help you. Especially if it's number 18.
212 House Democrats stand united behind
18.
Okay, Aaron, we'll see you in a little bit.
You're not paying attention.
What am I
Americans
not paying attention to?
have been drawn into
Oh, bullshit, XComer.
is
Yeah, I don't buy that.
imperiling
I
our
don't buy
national
that at all.
security. It will imperil the ability of this government to deliver basic services. It is imperiling our jobs and our responsibility to serve our constituents.
We can fix
But
the
it is
skydiving one.
also entirely
Let's
predictable.
go, baby.
They're failing to convene Congress.
I'll take you
to
skydiving if we can do 18 together. So I'll trade. Where the fuck is skydiving? Oh, I'll trade 17 for 18. I've already done 18, but
Dirty.
I can do it again.
vaccines, they said no. When we capped insulin costs
What's up,
for
Tits?
seniors at
Yeah, I think so too,
$35
but
a month,
Ozzy
they
tweeted
said
it
no.
at me, so
when
I
we lowered
got back to it.
healthcare costs and premiums for working families,
Have a good
they
dinner.
said no. When we defended the
We can
civil
fix
rights
that.
of
I have a hammer.
LGBT Americans, they said no. When we protected lives from senseless gun violence, especially in the wake of the horrors of Buffalo and Uvalde, they said no.
Oh, shit.
When we stood up for women and reproductive freedom, they said no. When we brought manufacturing back
Let's do it.
to America, they said no. When we answered the urgent call to protect our
Where the hell
planet
did 2 and
and
12 come
invest
from?
in
Oh,
clean
okay.
energy and create tens of millions of good-paying jobs, they said no. When we said women deserve equal pay for
Let's
equal
go, Wiz.
work, they said no. When we said that childcare and paid family leave should be available to every worker in this country,
What?
to every family,
We're live,
they
buddy.
said no. When we secured the fundamental right to vote for every single American, they
That
said
sucks.
no. When we stood by our
Bring that back
veterans
up.
and
Did you get it now?
expanded their access.
$13. There's no way.
No, you don't want points. So give yourself 1 point for each thing you haven't done.
Yeah, I've only got, what did I say, 2 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got 2 points.
100%. 18. What about 18? You need 18? I can help you.
I think she's 2 as well, I think is what's going on there. I think she's got 18 of the 20.
$73.
Oddly specific number.
Gotta know.
Yeah, she's got 2. She's got 2 points.
100%. Oh, fuck. I can't say this. Yeah, I can. I'm in favor of abortion if they're a Democrat.
Bro.
That the American public
I don't
At
think,
any age.
I don't think you can say
change
that.
In
the
Minecraft.
policies of the left that is
Sorry.
taken over the Democrat Party.
Oh, God.
It said they wanted a change from this administration that has inflicted so much pain economically.
Made
We've
some
seen
friends.
crime explode. We've got an administration that won't even acknowledge that there's a crisis on the border.
It's coming.
Tell you to go on down to the border. I've
It's
invited
coming,
this
Mystic.
administration to come with me to
It's
the border.
coming.
Let's see it
Shade,
firsthand.
while you were in jail, did you
Go suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
They want something different, and we are on a path that just continues.
I said 0. I tweeted it.
Where were we just 12 years ago?
0.
An $11 trillion national debt. You know where we are today? Almost 3 times that.
Stick around for a little while. We'll
Both
help
parties
you
share
out.
blame in that.
Whoa.
We have to bring
She's
that under control.
Do you want a one night stand with 2 people?
You bring that under control, not just by changing the rules of an
With
institution,
3? 4?
but by changing the leadership. And I'm told this process is painful. It's embarrassing, I'm told.
Yep. Yeah, we are.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
It's
it is.
not dysfunction,
Because you're
and it's not
vanilla
imperiling.
shit. So
What it is the exchange of ideas, an expression of support for people you want to be your leader
I
in the next
probably know what you're
Congress.
talking about.
I think it's incredibly healthy, actually, for the American
know,
people to
don't-
see that we're
Don't
on the
wreck my
floor.
dreams, though.
Something that my colleagues across the aisle so rarely like to be. They enjoy
Just
the proxy
identify as a
voting, I
woman.
guess. They've sat there. I'll give it to you. They've
I
laughed,
identify as a
and
woman.
they've chuckled,
You heard it
and
here.
they've pointed fingers at us.
I mean,
and
I'm
said,
in
"Oh,
favor
see
of
here."
Nancy Pelosi
But you know what?
taking that
As my
option.
friend from Florida just said, we're together. We're having an internal fight. It's being displayed. I wish it
Where?
wasn't necessarily being displayed, but the American people could see it. But I could tell you this,
Takes
when
a
this
lot.
is over and done with,
Jonathan, you
I
want to
know
come
which
with?
side of the aisle is going to be laughing. And it's going to be the side that is unified in taking on the issues that Americans care about. The issues that this side has not only ignored, but has put upon the American people. We used to be energy independent. Seems so long ago. It's 2 years ago, actually. We're going to restore America to energy independence.
I
You know
might.
how you reduce inflation? You stop devaluing your currency. You stop blowing out the waters by spending $1.7 trillion on an omnibus bill
That's true.
that has how many thousands of earmarks in it? You start taking on crime. You start fighting violence. You start fighting the overgrowth of our budget and restore our economy. You start incentivizing jobs. You recognize that the American middle class is being squeezed, and those who are
Sorry, Jude.
with more difficult economic circumstances are
No,
being
they're just
squeezed by
grandstanding.
an
They're getting in
economy that
sound
has
bites
this
for
inflation
so they
that
can fluff each other.
attacks energy. You bring your border back under control, and this side is going to bring that border security under control. We recognize it's a crisis.
Love you,
It's a
Jude. Be
crisis when in
safe.
2020
Yeah, take care. Stinks.
the Yuma
Thanks for
sector
stopping by.
had 9,000 encounters, not for a 5-day
Well,
period.
it can be
for an
unrecognizable
entire
from it
fiscal
at
year.
times.
Under this administration, with these policies, that 9,000 encounters is about a 5-day
you meant
period in
bloke.
the Yuma sector today.
Probably.
Biggs
You don't
is
know
okay.
what it's like unless you see that happening. We're on a suboptimal path. It has to change.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to get out the checkbook.
And to make a change, it can be difficult.
Whoa.
Fuck you, Matt.
It can be short-term, uncomfortable.
But I agree with
But
you.
when you
I
move
agree
to the
completely.
correct path,
This is amazing.
all of a sudden things ease up and you can start having success.
I think that's racist,
The
dude.
direction here, in my
You
opinion,
want a link?
is to someone
I thought
like
we were
Byron
gonna
Donalds,
change
a
the way.
man who is
Oh,
living
yeah, that's right.
the American dream and is the
You
example
could go talk to
and
him
a
on your
mentor
stream, though, or on your StreamYard.
for
and see them.
millions who need hope. Here is a man
I
that has
forgot about
worked
that.
his way.
Yeah.
Has worked his way up.
I want to
He's not a
disagree with him
novice.
so bad, though.
He has the experience. He has the chops to be the speaker. He is a man. He has a lovely family, and they are politically engaged. They know what's going on. He has worked in Florida politics. He's worked in the legislature. He has respect. He has the quiet confidence that a leader needs.
That's what I
look
say.
around
We
this
need
body
to.
today,
Uh,
and I know it's hard for you to believe.
we need
I know it's hard for me to believe
Canada
sometimes
to step in and
when
help
I'm
us
here
out.
and I have the great honor of privilege of serving with you. But you represent the cross section of
Oh, I
America,
know. We got everything.
the great American
We are a wide
experiment.
array.
The experience
Black
that
Guy
you
and
bring, the
Jonathan.
knowledge that you bring is unique. The road to recovery is through this body.
According to
believe
Google, Nancy Pelosi
If
is
you want to
82.
make change,
82?
you have
Holy
to make
shit.
change. Maintaining status quo is not an option today. I believe we've reached an existential crisis in this country. I look across and I
Certainly
see
will.
You better be
the
sending me
left has
those selfies we
captured
were talking about.
virtually every
This
institution.
makes me want to lower the voting age.
It is time
Yeah, I mean, at this point, fuck
that
it.
we reassert
Like,
That's
ourselves
such a bad idea, I
and
think.
put America back on the road to recovery. And the person who I think
I
is
think we
most
should do it
capable
American Idol style. If you have a cell phone
and will do the
fucking vote.
most credible job to lead us
and we
back
collect
that
a
way,
nickel tax
is my
for
friend
everybody
from
that
Florida,
votes.
the Honorable Byron Donalds, whom I am pleased and proud to nominate as the
Yeah.
next Speaker of the House of Representatives.
And probably, I would probably like them better than Paul Slover.
The reading clerk will call the roll.
We love you too, you big weirdo.
I love you too. Fucking libtard.
We'll get him red pilled. We'll get him red pilled.
Eventually. Well, a lot of idiots are voting now, and dead people. Yeah, we're never gonna get that. We cucked with the whole COVID thing,
Yeah, that's already out of the bag.
Adams,
and we're never gonna get that.
Jeffries,
So,
Adams,
but I would love it.
McCarthy,
Paper ballots, same day.
Aguilar, Jeffries,
Here we go again. I'm gonna
Alford,
jump off for like 2 seconds. Okay.
Oh,
McCarthy,
I'm gonna too.
Huh?
Allen,
Go ahead.
Okay.
Allen,
The ninth vote, I believe, right?
8th.
I thought
Or
they just
eight.
did that.
Allred,
No, we just did 7.
Jeffries,
They were fucking
Emily.
around last night. They didn't get to it.
McCarthy, Armstrong, McCarthy, Arrington,
All
McCarthy,
they need is 5.
Auchincloss,
6.
Yeah, no, 5.
Hey.
Jeffries,
5 people. If 5 Republicans vote
Babin,
elsewhere, then
McCarthy,
no.
Bacon,
Wait a minute. Say that one more time.
If
Bear.
5 of the Republicans
McCarthy,
don't
Uh-huh.
vote for McCarthy, if they vote
Balderson.
somewhere else, then
McCarthy,
it won't be a majority.
Ballant,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jeffries, Banks, McCarthy,
It's 6 to cross over. So if 6 Republicans cross over to
Farr.
Jeffries, he would be elected.
McCarthy,
But
Right.
yeah, 5 to Burnett.
Benagan, Jeffries,
Susie
Dean
at
of Florida.
6. 6 to switch,
McCarthy.
5 to kill the vote.
Beatty, Beatty, Jeffries,
Yeah. If Donalds gets 5, it's a null vote, basically.
Bentz,
Okay, I'll
McCarthy,
be right back.
Barra, Jeffries, Bergman, McCarthy, Fire, Jeffries, Bice, McCarthy, Biggs, Donalds,
Megan keeps calling the Donalds voters team balls. I love it. Megan found
Bilirakis, McCarthy,
hilarious.
Bishop of Georgia, Jeffries, Bishop of North Carolina, Bishop of North Carolina, Blumenauer, Jeffries, Blunt Rochester, Jeffries, Bobert,
What's compulsory voting? What's that? Bobert is Bay.
Remember, not of the Freedom Caucus, but for Kevin, the unanimously elected chairman of the Republican Study Committee, a businessman from humble beginnings, a leader, a true consensus candidate that can deliver.
He's nominating somebody else.
Hearn,
She voted for somebody in the Senate committee.
Bonamici, Jeffries, Bast, McCarthy, Bowman, Jeffries,
The House be in order.
Boyle of Pennsylvania, Jeffries, Burkeen,
That'd be funny as hell, wouldn't it?
Burkeen, Hearn,
I didn't hear exactly who it was.
Brown, Jeffries, Brownlee, Jeffries, Buchanan, McCarthy, Buck, McCarthy, Bouchon, McCarthy, Budzinski, Jeffries, Burchett, McCarthy, Burgess, McCarthy, Burleson, McCarthy, Bush, Jeffries, Calvert, McCarthy, Kamick,
Ouch.
Kamick, McCarthy,
Hmm.
Caraveo, Jeffries, Carbajal, Jeffries, Cardenas, Jeffries, Carey,
I'd vote for you, Mistress Meg.
McCarthy, Carl,
I'd
McCarthy,
vote for you.
Carson, Jeffries, Carter of Georgia, McCarthy, Carter of Louisiana, Jeffries, Carter of Texas, McCarthy, Cartwright, Jeffries, Kassar. Jeffries. Case. Jeffries. Castro. Jeffries. Castro of Florida. Jeffries. Castro of Texas. Jeffries.
Hey, man bun.
Chavez DeReamer. McCarthy. Sheriff McCormick. Jeffries. Chu. Jeffries. Cicilline. Jeffries.
I hope they hold
Siscomani.
out.
McCarthy. Clark of Massachusetts.
Kevin Hearn.
Jeffries.
I couldn't quite
Clark of
make
New York. Jeffries. Cleaver. Jeffries. Klein. McCarthy. Cloud. Cloud. Donalds. Clyburn. Jeffries. Clyde. Donalds.
Hey, Thomas Hill. Welcome, buddy. Oh, it says it right there. Faith Hope.
Cohen. Jeffries. Cole. McCarthy.
Yeah, everybody hit the like if you haven't done so yet.
Collins.
Go ahead and sub if you haven't.
McCarthy.
I'm sure most of you are, though.
Comer. McCarthy. Connolly. Jeffries. Correa.
What's up,
Jeffries.
Brandon? How you doing, buddy?
Costa. Jeffries. Courtney. Jeffries.
So we've already got the
Craig.
five.
Jeffries. Crane. Donalds.
As long as a bunch of the establishment don't cross over to Jeffrey,
Crawford.
those votes already null and void.
McCarthy. Crenshaw. McCarthy. Crockett. Jeffries. Crow. Jeffries.
I think pretty much everybody's for the stalemate
Cuellar.
at this point. We don't want
Jeffries.
anybody to win.
Curtis. McCarthy. Davids of Kansas. Jeffries. Davidson. Davis of Illinois. Jeffries. Davis of North Carolina. Jeffries. Dean of Pennsylvania. Jeffries. DeGette. Jeffries. De La Cruz. McCarthy. DeLauro. Jeffries. Del Bene.
It is
Jeffries.
silly stuff.
DeLuzio.
It's all very silly.
Jeffries. DeSaulnier. Jeffries. Desjardins. McCarthy. D'Esposito. McCarthy. Diaz-Balart. McCarthy. Dingle. Jeffries. Doggett.
We're all on the same
Jeffries.
page there.
Donalds. Donalds. Duarte. McCarthy. Duncan. McCarthy. Dunn of Florida. McCarthy.
It's all part of the process,
Edwards.
Crystal. All part of the process.
McCarthy. Elsie. McCarthy. Emmer. Emmer. McCarthy. Escobar. Jeffries. Eshu. Jeffries. Espaillat. Jeffries. Estes. McCarthy. Evans. Jeffries. Ezel. McCarthy. Fallon. McCarthy. Feenstra. McCarthy. Ferguson. McCarthy. Finstad. McCarthy.
That's what they're trying to do with
Fishbach.
McCarthy.
McCarthy. Fitzgerald. McCarthy. Fitzpatrick. McCarthy.
Get it, girl.
Fleischman. McCarthy. Fletcher. Jeffries. Flood. McCarthy. Foster. Jeffries.
This is
Bushi.
riveting.
Jeffries.
It's absolutely riveting. This is
Fox.
watching C-SPAN vote over and over and over again. It's a
Fox.
perfect way to spend a Thursday afternoon.
Lois Frankel.
Well, you good for a second?
Jeffries.
Yeah, go for it.
C. Scott
I'll be back.
Franklin. McCarthy. Frost.
All right. So for those just joining us,
Jeffries.
we are
Fry.
trying to take the easy way out
McCarthy.
by boring ourselves to death.
Fulcher. McCarthy. Gates.
Everybody kept asking me, oh,
Trump.
Gates voted for Trump again. Everybody kept asking me to do some coverage.
Gallagher. McCarthy. Gallego. Jeffries. Garamendi.
I would rather watch
Jeffries.
paint grow.
Garbarino. McCarthy. Mike Garcia. McCarthy. Robert Garcia. Jeffries. Garcia
So
of Illinois.
McCarthy, so McCarthy doesn't have the votes.
Jeffries.
Ninth vote possible today.
Garcia of Texas.
One, what's the ninth vote going to do? Two,
Jeffries.
how do you know he doesn't
Jimenez.
have the votes? What if some Democrats
McCarthy.
finally converted and,
Golden of Maine.
you know, he still could. There's a lot of votes outstanding.
Jeffries.
I mean, he's not going to,
Goldman
but
of New York.
could.
Jeffries. Gomez. Jeffries. Tony
Pixelated, I am
Gonzalez.
always pro-nap.
McCarthy. Vicente
Sean.
Gonzalez. Jeffries. Good of Virginia. Donalds.
I apologize.
Gooden of Texas. McCarthy. Gosar. Donalds.
Donald Trump. Vote for Trump.
Gottheimer. Jeffries. Granger. McCarthy. Graves of Louisiana. McCarthy. Graves of Missouri. McCarthy.
More Trump votes just to trigger Matthew.
Green of Tennessee. McCarthy. Green of Texas.
Kim Jong-un was
Jeffries.
he's who I'm supporting.
Green of Georgia.
The
McCarthy.
American people are losing.
Griffith.
I know that much.
McCarthy.
Wait, what's her name
Grijalva.
voted for
Jeffries.
Marjorie Taylor Greene voted
Grothman.
for McCarthy.
McCarthy. Guest. McCarthy. Guthrie. McCarthy. Hageman.
I'm
McCarthy.
rooting for the record. I hope we get to
Carter,
134 votes.
California. Jeffries. Harris.
They're not supposed to say anything, so I don't know. They try and cut it off.
Harris.
Has she? I guess I
Donalds.
haven't noticed, but that's surprising.
Harshbarger. McCarthy.
Fast food is cuisine, John D.
Hayes.
McDonald's has like
Jeffries. Hearn.
super awesome meal.
McCarthy. Higgins of Louisiana. McCarthy. Higgins of New York. Jeffries.
We all are.
Hill.
We're all in this together.
McCarthy. Himes. Jeffries. Henson. McCarthy. Horsford. Jeffries. Houchin. McCarthy.
She may be.
Houlihan. Jeffries.
I would just assume she isn't unless she tells us
Hoyer.
otherwise.
Jeffries.
Real talk,
Oil
I
for
hate
Oregon.
McDonald's. It is so disgusting.
Jeffries. Hudson.
Yeah,
Hudson.
I'd spend a night with her, but
McCarthy.
no, like weird.
Huffman. Jeffries. Huizinga. McCarthy. Hunt. Hunt. Isa. Isa.
You lie.
McCarthy. Ivy. Ivy. Jeffries. Jackson of Illinois. Jeffries. Jackson of North Carolina. Jeffries. Jackson of Texas.
Not true.
McCarthy. Jackson
Pixel, I can
Lee.
send you some links. For real, you don't? Okay. I'll put something in Discord. Are you in Discord? You're in Discord.
Jeffries. Jacobs. Jeffries. James. McCarthy. Jayapal. Jeffries. Jeffries. Jeffries.
Yay, he voted for himself. Woohoo.
Stunning and brave.
Johnson of Georgia.
Yeah, this is basically like picking between two
Jeffries.
different piles of dog shit.
Johnson of Louisiana. Johnson of Louisiana. McCarthy. Johnson of Ohio.
Hey, Levy.
McCarthy. Johnson of South Dakota. McCarthy. Jordan. McCarthy. Joyce of Ohio. McCarthy. Joyce of Pennsylvania. McCarthy. Kim Lager Dove. Jeffries. Captor. Jeffries. Kane of New Jersey. McCarthy. Keating. Jeffries. Kelly of Illinois.
Here you go, Pixel.
Jeffries.
I tagged you.
Kelly of Mississippi. McCarthy. Kelly of Pennsylvania.
Hey, Impish.
McCarthy.
Hey, Impish.
Kana.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
Jeffries.
All right.
Kiggins of Virginia.
She's been kind of in and out.
McCarthy.
She's got
Hildy.
like, a real life and everything.
Jeffries.
Sucks.
Kylie. McCarthy. Cumer. Jeffries. Kim of California. McCarthy. Kim of New Jersey. Jeffries. Krishnamurthy.
Where? We need to get rid of it. Exterminate it.
Custer. Jeffries. Kustoff.
It does feel like a sporting event
McCarthy.
where everybody loses.
Mm-hmm.
LaHood.
Like watching a 0-0 football
McCarthy.
game.
Mm-hmm.
And not soccer, like real football.
Like watching the
LaMota.
fucking
McCarthy.
1985 Bears against
LaMalfa.
the Lions, probably.
The 1985 Super Bowl champion day, you mean?
Lamborn.
The greatest defense of all time? Is that the Bears you're talking about there?
Lamborn.
No.
Landsman. Jeffries.
Pixel, I also sent you that clip.
Langworthy. McCarthy. Larson of Washington. Jeffries. Larson of Connecticut. Jeffries. Latta. McCarthy. LaTurner. McCarthy.
Better one. It's like watching Nebraska Cornhuskers against Michigan anytime in the 70s.
McCarthy.
Why can't you just say the name?
Lee of California.
Because they have to grandstand. They're all
Jeffries.
narcissists.
Lee of Florida. McCarthy. Lee of Nevada. Jeffries. Lee of Pennsylvania. Jeffries. Ledger Fernandez. Jeffries. Lesko.
Oh no, this is insanity.
Let's
You're
go.
correct.
McCarthy. Letlow. McCarthy.
There you go.
Levin. Jeffries. Lou. Jeffries. Lofgren. Jeffries. Loudermilk. McCarthy. Lucas.
Did you say mommy milk?
McCarthy. Luetkemeyer.
Guy?
McCarthy.
No, that chick.
Oh.
Luna. Donald.
It's coming. Well, the idea is that they're going to wear the other side down and the other side will
Latrell.
cave and blah, blah, blah. But it's not going to happen.
McCarthy. Lynch.
Right on, Shizzy.
Jeffries.
Go do real life stuff.
Mace.
Yep, have a real life.
McCarthy.
Thanks for hanging out.
Magaziner. Jeffries.
Exomoon
Maliotax.
TV. Always balls, brother. Or sister.
McCarthy.
Whatever you are. Over on
Man.
Rumble.
Oh.
McCarthy.
What? Who's that?
Manning.
He asked me balls or no balls. So
Massey.
always balls.
I disagree.
Mast.
On Rumble.
McCarthy.
John
Yeah.
D.
Matsui. Jeffries. McBath.
Hideki Matsui?
Jeffries. McCarthy. McCarthy.
Jesus Christ.
McCall. McCarthy. McLean. McCarthy. McClintock. McCarthy. McCullum. Jeffries. McCormick. McCarthy. McGarvey. Jeffries. McGovern. Jeffries. McHenry. McCarthy.
You know,
Meeks.
Mystic, you have the ability to drop links. in the
Jeffries.
chat. Just saying.
Menendez.
Yep.
Jeffries. Mang. Jeffries. Muser. McCarthy. Mfume. Jeffries.
Got
Oh, it's been fucked for
Miller
a
of
while.
Illinois.
yeah. All they needed was 5 for Donald.
Miller of Illinois. Donalds.
What's up, Kendra?
Hi, Kendra. Could be
Miller of
so
Ohio.
different. That's funny.
She came
McCarthy.
back again.
She
She's filling
did.
in for Pixel
Miller
yesterday.
of West
and then
Virginia.
actually
Well,
came
yeah.
back
McCarthy.
2 days ago. Yeah.
Miller Meeks.
Yeah.
McCarthy. Mills. McCarthy.
Well, and a lot of them said,
Molinaro.
"Oh, I'm only supporting McCarthy for 5 votes," and then we're on 8, and they're
Molinaro.
still voting for his ass.
McCarthy.
So
Mooney.
all of our people are
McCarthy.
important, and we love you all very dearly,
Moore of Alabama.
except for Jonathan.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
McCarthy.
Fuck Jonathan.
Moore of Utah. McCarthy. Moore of Wisconsin. Jeffries. Moran.
That's what I'm saying. Abortion up
Morelli.
to 83 years.
Jeffries. Moskowitz. Jeffries. Moulton. Jeffries. Mervan. Jeffries. Mullen. Jeffries. Murphy. McCarthy. Nadler. Jeffries. Napolitano. Jeffries. Neal. Jeffries. Negoose.
I think we should put in a law that if they get to 10
Nails.
and still don't elect a speaker,
McCarthy.
it gets to be me.
Newhouse.
I would
McCarthy.
definitely not vote for that law.
Nickel. Jeffries. Norcross.
Bro, I am still fighting copyrights from the other night. That was like 3 fucking nights ago.
Donalds.
Best fucking stream we've ever had, and we can't get it to post.
So now I'm
None of Iowa.
terrified of playing music.
McCarthy.
Thank you, Kendra. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, Kendra.
Obernolte.
Good to see you again.
McCarthy. Ocasio-Cortez. Jeffries.
I can play my
Ogles.
daydreaming music,
Donalds.
background music from StreamYard.
Omar.
That's about all I got.
Jeffries. Owens. McCarthy. Pallone.
This one's newer.
Jeffries.
I
Palmer.
tried to play it the other night. I wasn't.
McCarthy.
You what?
Panetta.
So I tried to play this the other
Jeffries.
night or something, and I wasn't
Pappas.
thrilled with it.
Gotcha.
Jeffries.
It's something.
Pasquale.
Yep.
Pasquale. Jeffries. Payne. Jeffries.
Bro, even the copyright-free
Pelosi.
shit, they still strike you for.
Jeffries. Peltola. Jeffries. Pence. McCarthy. Perez. Jeffries. Perry. Donalds. Peters. Peters. Jeffries. Pedersen. Jeffries. Fluger. McCarthy.
Stop cracking the bottle.
Phillips. Jeffries. Pingree. Jeffries. O'Can. Jeffries. Porter. Jeffries. Posey. McCarthy. Presley. Jeffries. Quigley. Jeffries. Ramirez. Jeffries. Raskin.
Well, that's
Jeffries.
disappointing, Mystic.
Reschenthaler. McCarthy.
What?
She didn't even watch the stream.
Rogers of Washington. McCarthy.
I know.
Rogers of Alabama.
Shame on you.
Can you still see it?
See what?
Rogers of Alabama.
The
C-SPAN?
fucking thing.
McCarthy.
I can see C-SPAN.
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, yeah.
Rogers of Kentucky. McCarthy. Rose. McCarthy. Rosendale. Donalds. Ross. Jeffries. Rouser. McCarthy. Roy. Donalds. Ruiz. Jeffries. Rupersberger. Jeffries. Rutherford. McCarthy. Ryan. Jeffries. Salazar. McCarthy. Salinas. Jeffries. Sanchez. Santos.
What?
Santos.
I can't see it. Tell me.
So Mystic said some of us crazy people have to work at 6 a.m. Sad face.
Scalise.
Sean says, at Mystic, who gets a hooker at 6 a.m.?
Scanlon. Jeffries.
Burn.
Schakowsky. Jeffries. Schiff. Jeffries. Schneider. Jeffries. Skolton. Jeffries. Schreier. Jeffries. Schweikert. McCarthy. Austin Scott. McCarthy. David Scott. Jeffries. Scott of Virginia. Jeffries. Self. Donalds. Sessions. McCarthy. Sewell. Sewell. Sherman. Jeffries.
Jeffries.
Sherrill. Jeffries.
Jeffries.
Simpson.
Jeffries.
McCarthy. Slotkin. Jeffries. Smith of Missouri.
Jeffries.
McCarthy. Smith of Nebraska. McCarthy. Smith of New Jersey. McCarthy. Smith of Washington. Jeffries.
What a clusterfuck, man.
Smucker.
It's fucking embarrassing at this point.
So
Sorensen.
ridiculous.
Jeffries. Soto. Jeffries. Spanberger. Jeffries. Sparks. Sparks. Stansbury. Stansbury. Jeffries.
What's up, Weird Debbie?
Stanton. Jeffries. Stauber.
Oh, I didn't even notice for that. Hi.
Steele.
Let's go, Brandon.
McCarthy. Stefanik. McCarthy. Style. McCarthy. Stuvey. McCarthy. Stevens. Jeffries.
No, I won't give him money anymore.
Stewart. McCarthy. Strickland. Jeffries. Strong.
Maybe I love you.
McCarthy. Swalwell. Jeffries. Sykes. Jeffries. Takano. Jeffries.
That would be ideal.
McCarthy.
I'll give you a poll, John.
Technically, though, you know, Republicans could vote for
Thompson of California.
Jeffries, or Democrats could vote
Jeffries.
for McCarthy, so they have to see.
Thompson of Mississippi.
Technically.
Thompson of Mississippi. Jeffries. Thompson of Pennsylvania. McCarthy. Tiffany. Tiffany. Timmons. McCarthy. Titus. Jeffries. Tlaib. Jeffries. Takuda. Jeffries. Tonko. Jeffries. Torres of California. Jeffries. Torres of New York.
All right, I'm Fish.
Jeffries.
We'll probably see you later.
Trahan.
Take
We're
care.
doing a nice show tonight,
Jeffries.
too. Anyway.
Troon. Jeffries. Turner. McCarthy.
I'm gonna
Underwood.
finish this
Jeffries.
shit vote, and then I'm gonna
Valadeo.
get off because I gotta go back to work. But
McCarthy. Van Drew. McCarthy. Van Dyne. McCarthy.
didn't he just say Donald Trump?
Van Orden. McCarthy.
Like legitimately?
Vargas. Jeffries. Vasquez. Jeffries. VC. Jeffries. Velasquez. Jeffries. Wagner. McCarthy.
Yeah, my
Wahlberg.
poll looks. All right.
McCarthy.
Fucking love you guys.
McCarthy. Wasserman Schultz. Jeffries.
I like that one.
Waters.
I got 20 new tracks.
Jeffries. Watson Coleman. Jeffries.
That sounds dark. I like that.
Weber of Texas. McCarthy. Webster of Florida. McCarthy.
Thanks, Sean.
Winstrup. McCarthy. Westerman.
Thanks, buddy.
Wexton. Jeffries.
I was about to say it's kind of like Tool by going.
Jeffries. Williams of Georgia. Jeffries.
Yeah, it's all
Williams of New York.
music we won't get struck for, but I got a package of like 18, 20 songs.
Williams of Texas. McCarthy. Wilson of Florida.
Yeah, baby.
Jeffries. Wilson of South Carolina. McCarthy. Whitman. McCarthy. Womack. McCarthy. Yakum. McCarthy. Zinke.
Time for a change, for sure.
Zinke.
Time to fire up the ovens. We're past 2 hours, bitch.
Ooh. This one's gonna get mad. That makes me happy.
Those members of the action did not answer on the first call of the roll.
It's two getting pissed off for sure.
Dude, I can't wait to see what happens in a month if they put this bullshit up.
Fucking clown
Allen.
show. Clown world.
McCarthy.
Oh.
Bishop of North Carolina.
I think
Donalds.
it's repeating now. I don't know because it doesn't tell you if it's done.
What?
The music is just repeating.
Donalds. Donalds. Fox. McCarthy.
I don't like this one either.
Hunt. McCarthy.
Oh shit, you downloaded it.
I got what?
Lamborn.
Downloaded a lot.
McCarthy.
Yeah.
Santos.
I thought you were leaving.
Sewell. Jeffries. Sparks. Present.
Who's Sparks?
Me too, Greedy. It feels good to sing sometimes, but I sound like shit. That's
Tiffany.
Mystic. I have pitch issues.
McCarthy.
So it's the same fucking vote. We're just two went off from Donald's and one and went to others. Oh God. I really don't want to, but I'm curious. Curiosity killed the cat.
I'm a little curious, not gonna lie. Ooh, Pixel's getting all riled up. I like it. I like it a lot.
Did you see Jonathan's meme?
The Anne Frank one?
No,
Not
that
sure.
was Sleazy's.
Oh,
I posted it. It was Sleazy.
that's a good one.
He didn't have the guts to do it himself. The one below it. I just tagged you in it. Hi, Sean. For real this time.
Bye, Sean. We'll see you tonight, I'm sure. Which one did you tag me? This one. There it is.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
The Slim meme?
Slim?
Yeah, that's Marshall Mathers. It's in,
Oh. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. That's funny. No, this Discord is so ridiculous.
Well, unofficially, on the 8th vote for Speaker, the top two numbers did not change. Hakeem Jeffries again at 212. Kevin McCarthy retains 90% of the Republican conference.
what the
with
fuck? You have
201
explicit
votes.
messages
Two
blocked in
small
your
changes
Discord?
below.
I
Byron
do?
Donalds down
Yeah,
to 17
The bot
votes.
just
Kevin Hurd,
blocked my message.
Republican from
How do I
Oklahoma,
choose
in
that?
his fourth
I don't
term,
know.
picked up 2 votes. One from Lauren
Probably not gonna
Boebert
get those pictures
and the other
from
one
girl
from
though.
Representative-elect from Oklahoma, Josh Brasheen, Matt Gaetz once again, Donald Trump, and Victoria Spartz of Indiana once again.
Yeah, because that one went
So
through.
those are the
But then
unofficial totals. We're waiting on
I
the
do this
official
one,
tally in
blocked
just
me.
a minute. You probably saw during that last vote, Kevin McCarthy doing some lobbying on the floor. We have our own cameras in there for the
Is he
opening
on
of
his knees?
Congress, so we're able to show you some different floor shots. We don't have just the standard house cameras, so it's always a lot of fun when we have our own cameras in there.
Standard house.
A couple of tweets that came out during that last vote. Manu Raju of CNN. I just asked Kevin McCarthy about why he can't pick off any of the 20. It's all going to be this way until an agreement comes, Mr. McCarthy said. Asked why
Right.
it's been so hard for him, McCarthy said, quote, I think it's great if you think it's so hard. When it comes, I want to see what you write.
Try sending it
And
to the
Manu
other one.
Raju tweeted another, asked at what point will he make a realization that the outcome won't change, McCarthy told Manu Raju, after I win. Representative Don Bacon,
You're not
Republican,
gonna fucking win.
Nebraska, McCarthy supporter. He
I don't-
has been reported
There
to
it
be
is.
working with the Democrats,
I didn't see you.
trying to potentially find a bipartisan speaker candidate. But he sent out a tweet. My office was
That one
informed
worked,
by an
yeah.
agency today
There we
that
go.
they cannot communicate with my
Shit.
staff regarding active casework because we are not sworn in.
Nice.
The handful holding up the speaker.
That got
election
blocked
is
on
not
Discord?
helping Americans, but directly.
Wow.
hurting. And Lauren Boebert, who has not voted for Kevin
All right.
McCarthy in all 8 votes, and then led. two
Yeah,
people to
absolutely.
vote
Go for it,
Kevin
Greedy.
Hearn, tweeted out, "We are not making a point. We are making a change." Don't know whether 9th vote is coming up or
I completely
whether
agree,
potential
Pixelated.
adjournment
Like, this is
coming
just
up, but
bullshit.
we're waiting on the official tally of the
Well,
8th vote.
how about that, John D? We still don't have that stream up because we're dealing with copyright issues on it.
That's awesome, bro. We'll talk.
Oh, yeah.
What was? Oh shit! I ran a poll. Results of the poll was. Oh shit! Where did it go? Results of the poll was Kim Jong-un for Speaker of that Congress at 62%. Donald Trump, 31%. Hakeem Jeffries was voted on by Matthew Giannotti, and only Matthew, 6%. And Cuck McCarthy got 0% of the vote. Now I'm going to do a hard one. You got to pick. Gun to your head.
Yeah, that'd be the only way we could get away with it. Doing an exclusive on Rumble.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
That's the only way we can do it.
I'm still fighting fucking YouTube over that.
Oh, why?
I have to.
I'm abstaining.
Can't abstain.
I'm abstaining.
But not this week, but next week. Hang on, I'm gonna turn this consternation bullshit down. So next Friday, we may have on Mr. Steve Gosney to play some Legos. Perfect X-Coner. And Examoon TV, completely 100% agree with you on your last comment there. Says, we all know Democrats will never vote for a Republican. The only possibility is Republicans changing to Jeffries. Unfortunately, Republicans are the only ones that can compromise. Democrats cannot. Yes, please. I can't help it. I can only do with what I have. It's
such a good picture, bro. I can't believe my phone blocked it.
Allegedly, he probably already has monkeypox.
We're currently awaiting the official results of the 8th speaker vote, looking for a potential 9th speaker vote. Scott Perry, chair of the Freedom Caucus.
What the fuck do they say 9th potential vote? Like, there's no question. They have to vote a 9th time. It's just when are they going to do it? Go back to Cactus.
We're not even really talking about a deal. That's what Perry said while heading back to the floor.
If you're not even talking about a deal, then what the fuck are you voting for again and again and again and again?
They're just wasting taxpayer time and money.
Roll call vote for speaker, then try to adjourn. But we'll see what happens.
I hope these motherfuckers hold out. I really do.
How many times did they say for speaker?
I don't know. I can't hear anything.
Roll call vote for speaker, then try to adjourn. But we'll see what happens.
Oh, they're going to try one more roll call and then adjourn.
Oh, well. They need They put in so much work today. They need to bounce out early.
Yeah, for sure. And they'll have some big deal to sell to us, and Judge, fuck, help me out. B.
He'd be good for Borowski.
Borowski, there you go.
Judge Borowski's the shit.
Oh shit, I didn't put it up. Did I pixelated? I'm sorry. Agreed, Jonathan. Also agreed, impish. Oh, I know. They've been working for 3 hours. That's more than they put in probably 5 years. Fuck.
At least. At least. I almost think Jeffries should win.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly.
at this point, fuck it. Burn it down. Who cares?
Well, I mean, they won't be able to do anything. We're not going to get the investigations that we deserve out of either of them. So
There's John James. He's a congressman from Michigan. I actually like James, but I don't know.
yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
For
Well,
sure.
Steve's a different animal, so we have to learn. So
As always, Dance, you're very welcome, buddy.
I think we're probably, unless you want to continue.
No, I got to go buy some hay.
Yeah, I gotta get back to work. So they're just gonna fuck around and vote the same shit again. If I get some time, maybe I'll come back on. But
Otherwise, we got a show tonight.
yeah, show tonight. We're gonna catch up on the Twitter drops.
Yeah, that kind of got a little derailed last time.
Yep.
And didn't you say there's another one out already?
Yes. So we have
Yeah.
11 and 12, and 13 may be out by the time we start. So
Oof, it's gonna be tough.
we'll get through the second half of 11 and 12 for sure tonight.
For sure. That's the goal anyway. You never know what really is going to end up happening. Exactly, Levy.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll happen. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned something a little bit. Don't hate yourself too bad. Like, what's up, Simply Green?
How you doing, Simply Green?
So we'll see you guys at 8:30 tonight. Way behind.
Well, she'd know that if she watched the stream the other night.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
So
we love y'all. Y'all behave yourself.
Yeah, love you all. We'll see you at 8:30 and have an awesome day, guys. Bye.
We'll see you tonight.